Alright, we got a fun unpacking for you today. Actually, we got a couple fun ones coming up here, so we're going to start off, I think, doing our bi-monthly order. See how badly damaged all our stuff is. Okay, this one's being tough. Not want to open. Try that out. So, hold it up. Ready to go. It would have been easier just to get it all set up ahead of time. Nope. More interesting when you open the shit. Open up the box. Gotta see the box. It's not an unpacking unless you get to open up the box. Alright, we got a pile of junk starting. Start out with a pretty good stack this week. I had my area cleaned up nicely. Finally got my new podcasting arena area set up. I'm just gonna open all of these so I can pile them in one spot. Alright. We got starting off that with Source Point Press. We got Tough Stuff. Looks like an 80s Kung Fu Fighting Cat from Kevin DeGaldo. This is, definitely, definitely some interesting artwork on the inside of this one. So, yeah, looking forward to checking that out. Could not tell you at all anything about that storyline. I don't even remember ordering that one. I don't remember the picture. Something you should recognize. Yeah. Manga Z #4. A little compilation of different manga comics. Been done. Cover from uh, the Warrior Nun, Ariella, the Warrior Nun series. A couple of the free comic newspapers. There's some interesting things coming out in the future. That Dark Web series looks a lot of fun, but I did not jump on it. I figured I'd wait and get the trades down the road instead. And of course, DC Connect. Get your Marvel and DC stuff. This Lazarus Planet. Also, a very interesting sounding run coming out. Yeah, Ninja High School. Pick up different ones of these every now and then because they got their own little Squirrel Girl style character in here that's enjoyable. And I forget what was happening in this one, but something going on with the planets that they're gonna have to deal with. That's number 183. Oh, we got Manga Z #3 and #4. Which I think I stopped after those. I just wanted something manga related. Checked out the different uh, us in different storylines to talk about. Have something. I want to have some type of manga is very popular, so it's like I gotta have something that I read to see if I can get into it at all. Certain ones, there have been ones that were alright that I enjoyed, and these had a couple stories in the first one. I think I talked about the first one so far only. They had some interesting stories in them that kind of pulled me in. This we got Gunslinger number 13. This is the one run I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna finish off Gunslinger, and I'll probably do Gunslinger and the main spawn line. I'm gonna drop everything else, Scorched and all those. It just got to be too many. It's like, let's get to the end of this story. Let's get this figured out. Open up all the gates of hell on Earth, or close them all, or whatever you want. Stick someone's ass on the throne and be done with it. Let's go to a new storyline. Because personally, I'm getting bored with everybody trying to fight everybody else and screw everybody else over in some way, shape, and form. And like, let's just go back to the old school, just battle the shit out of each other. Ah, see, a lot of these I was expecting to get before Halloween, just because of their relationship with Halloween and stuff. But got Fear the Funhouse from Archie Comics. Looking forward to this. Archie Comics. I've been doing this is the Archie horror line. It's a one shot. Astau, Visaggio, Northrop, Carrera, Kasky, Camaro, Herms, Morelli. I believe it's a variety of short stories in this thing. But yeah, the Archie horror comics have been so much fun the past year, 2 years. They've been doing a wonderful job with all the different ones. I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. We got that I'll be doing those runs of comics that they have. Usually they'll have at least a half a dozen different Lady Death ones, and I picked up a few different ones. Night of the Living Dead. Oh, that was I talked about on a different podcast. I bought some of those runs. I bought Web Witch, and this I picked up Lookers set of comics. I don't want to show that one cover, but they're pretty racy covers. So, but this is Looker's Ember. Apparently, she's got this like fire abilities, and think there's a variety of gals in the group, but I figured what the heck. These are awesome deals. You get like 6 comics for $12. So it's like you can't go wrong, even if they suck. I mean, $2 a comic. It's a new character, new storyline. Figured I'd check it out, see what it's about. But it's the A and B, so I ended up with 12 comics. A really good deal. And it's like, see if I get into that character or not, but apparently she's basically like Johnny Storm. She controls fire. This is Grim Fairy Tales, the 2022 horror pinup specials. Like, they did a great job with these lately. A lot of their pinup specials aren't just pinups. They have a short story in here, and the short story that they had in one of the other ones that I picked up was better than all the regular stories. That they got a play on the what's the movie that just came out with the second one with the witches? Uh, it's on Disney Plus right now for the Halloween thing and stuff. But yeah, anyways, there's the a play on the Three Witches, but I'm not going to show you any more than those two pinups. Yeah, it's got a short story, and that's the last short story was a lot of fun. So, oh wait, maybe not. What the heck? Did I buy the wrong one? It's supposed to. I thought it had a short story in it. Yeah, it's got a short story. I would have been pissed if I just got pinups. And they are cool. They got it's great artwork, but I want my horror story. I a horror story. Speaking of, this is kind of like I didn't get to see this cover before I ordered it, but we got flesh eating cheerleaders from outer space, a new run that's out there, and they have racy covers. I'm not going to show this one. It's more than I expected them to show, but flesh eating cheerleaders from outer space from After Dark Comics. Sounded like an interesting run. So I jumped on it. I think it's a six issue run, possibly. This one, I thought I had a different cover coming. I thought I had a man thing cover, style cover coming, or something else. So I seen this cover at the shop and picked it up for the wife because of Morbius. But we got Crypt of Shadows featuring Morbius, living vampire from Marvel Comics. What nameless evil lurks in the Crypt of Shadows? But yeah, I didn't know that. I think I could have swore I ordered a Man Thing cover and not that cover. But that's all right. We'll live with it. It's an awesome cover. Thick comic. I got a deal on it anyways. I will sit there and maybe I'll CGC one of them. Who knows? All right, we got Grim Universe 2022 Halloween special. 72 pages of fun. These holiday specials are a great time. They do a wonderful job with them. Xenoscope has been putting out a lot of great stories the past couple of years, and they're not slowing down. They're just like bringing out more and more as they go, and the covers are outrageously numbered in some of the comics. I'm curious if this is the getting close to the end. Is this the penultimate edition? I'm not sure. But it's been a while since I read one. I love that this cover because a lot of these characters are based off the characters from the Army of Darkness. I'm thinking it's right on the cover. We got the Army of Darkness versus Reanimator number 4. But I love we got our flying Deadite. We got our militant Deadites out there and stuff. Oh, militant Deadites. Run was better than I expected. Didn't think I'd like it, but definitely have enjoyed it now. Then we got Marvel Comics, which is huge. Their previews, which is hopefully they'll have pictures for stuff that we have no pictures for on the next previews catalog. It's just everything that interests me, I go to check out, and it's like no description, no picture. It's like, well, how the hell are you gonna sell this stuff? We'll have to see where this one takes us. See if we get some pictures that we were wondering about. There is like Daughter of Blade coming out. I want to know more about. Gotta at least have a storyline to go with it, not just That one did have one cover, pictures for one cover. The Return of Chilling Adventures in Sorcery from the Archie horror line. This is also a one shot. We were introduced to this gal last year around Halloween with a one shot. Sadly, they didn't do nothing else for the longest time after, and now they came back with another one. I'm glad. This was something that was a lot of fun last year, and I did want more from. Uh, this isn't what this is, but they have Silent Night, Deadly Night. They have a comic book run that runs off that movie now. Coming out, I think next month maybe, or the month after. This run's been so weird. I just could not get into the first one. This is the second one. We'll see. I love this cover. It almost has a Scotty Young feel to it. I'm not sure who did this cover. I can't quite tell on the signature on there. We have Tom Holland's Fright Night, #2. I mean, the story is taking forever to get it out. I might like it better if they would have put one issue out a month, but it's almost like one every 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It feels like I've got one issue that I've ordered over a year and a half ago. We finally got that one. Now we finally got a second one. We'll see what happens. This run, I believe, is this the last issue I got of it. I decided to jump off it. Didn't really want to jump off it, but I just didn't like it as much as I was hoping for. Even the art's getting kind of manga-ish, as you'll see on this cover. But we have the Vampire Slayer, #7. Spike sitting all in the trees. Full moon behind. It's just Spike's got some boobies. Big old chest hanging out. That's from Boom Studios. We lost Buffy. Willow's the new Slayer, but yet she's still a witch, and she's kind of a bitch. And it's just, I don't know. It's just let Buffy do the Buffy thing and let everybody else do their thing. And I don't like where the story went. It's just taking too long to resolve itself. Um, I jumped off it. I think I did. This is issue 7. I might have went to 9, but I'm not positive. This one I bought for the cover, of course, because it's a play on the Plan 9 from Outer Space movie. And this is Planet #9, apparently issue 9 from Antarctic Press. I haven't read any of the other ones, but when I seen this cover, I'm like, I gotta have this parody cover. And it's one of the worst movies ever, uh, as far as monetization wise and coming out and having all kinds of problems with it and all that stuff. But historically, it's a key thing in the old black and white horror days. But Planet 9 from Outer Space. Yeah, on Plan 9 from Outer Space. Yeah, I should have known more about this run before I jumped on it, but I think this is the only issue I've ever got of it. We'll see what it's about. We'll probably review that on the Werewolf from Wisconsin review show and see what happens there. And that's it for new comics that we'll be reviewing in the near future. But now we got something fun. We got an Art Baltazar unpacking from Oh Yeah Comics from Electric Milk Creations, artbaltazar.com. Oh yeah, comics group. You can catch them on YouTube, podcast. Oh yeah, podcast. I like Pink very much, Lois. And there's just all kinds of websites and stuff you can find characters in or from. But we can't remember what I ordered from Art this time around. But I had something here. Will be the new something new that he had in the shop, and I wanted to get my hands on. This time I love how you get your order form with the checkoff list and Art signs it and stuff. Destined to make his autograph worth little or nothing by putting it on everything, but I'll still get everything of his autograph that I can just because. Cannot go wrong with the Art Baltazar's. Oh yeah, comics. It's if you're gonna get your kids into comics, I always say go to artbaltazar.com, Electric Milk Creations, oh yeah, comics, and get your hands just packed in this plastic. Get your hands on some of it and pick up some for your kids for bedtime stories. It's an awesome way to do that. And I have yet to find one I did not enjoy. I just came across a Crybabies Adventures Volume 1 trade paperback that I've had for probably 15, 20 years. Never read the thing, never knew anything about Art Baltazar, oh yeah, comics, anything. But I've had this in my collection, and I didn't read comics for the longest time. I just quit. I just got a hold of a bunch of comics, but I just wasn't in the reading mode. And all of a sudden, one day, wife nagged me enough that I sat down and read a couple comics and got sucked right back into it, which was a good thing because instead of just buying them up and being a comic reseller and collecting them for my whole life, 50 plus years, and just sitting there not reading them and just collecting them, it's just, I missed out on so much. And now I'm so far behind, I'll never get caught up on it because I got probably over 50,000 comics that I haven't even touched yet. So when you do that, it's like you're bound to come across stuff that you didn't know you had. And it was cool to come across that because right now he's getting into the Yogs and bringing the Cray Babies kind of back in a way, shape, or form. But yeah, see what we picked up this time. We got Oh Yeah Comics number 13. I love these little compilations of a variety of artists and that put their little stories in here that kind of parody off the Oh Yeah comic stories. And I hope someday that I'll have a story in here of my own. I've had a few cool ideas that would fit in pretty well with the Oh Yeah comics line. That who knows? Maybe one day if I can ever get my stupid tablet to let me use my drawing program and stuff, I'll sit there and play around and throw something together. And who knows? Maybe someday I'll get published in the Oh Yeah comics books. But we got Oh Yeah comics. That was number 13. This is number 10. And these are just they're just a blast. I mean, they all have a good variety of different short stories in there and little plays on advertising stuff and And just so much different, so many different styles of artwork and stuff. I just love it. Seeing all these same characters being put out in the different styles of art throughout these comics, and they all have these wonderful poster page backs. That is, it is, and the whole thing is you want to frame every side of it. It's just uh, art does a wonderful job with his artwork. Art. It's like the song stuck in my head now. Uh, but yeah. And we also got, oh yeah, comics number 12. Now, we got 10 and 13 and 12. This one's like huge. This is awesome. The big picture on the back. But yeah, this one, it's got some spooky waffle tails. Just this one looks like it's got a lot of fun stories. Looks like it was a Halloween based one, maybe. Because we got some. I lost my page now, but it was like a vampire type story. We got a pickle story. Pickles! Got some evil glue happening there. I can just imagine what's going on with that. But yeah, these are. You cannot go wrong with picking these up. Kids of all ages, I mean, you'll enjoy these. Unless you're not into fun stuff, then you might not enjoy it as much. You like fun and goofy stuff, these are definitely worth picking up. And if you have kids, this is the way to get them into comics. Start them out right. This is Oh Yeah Comics number 14. I didn't realize how many Oh Yeah Comics I ordered. Usually like to pick up a few new comics each time just to see what kind of extra little goodies Art will throw into the pack because he has art cards and stuff that we're collecting, and I like to pick things like that up if I'd like to catch them at more shows, but I don't have that option to drive a couple states away and do that. So. This is the Bazaar Baltazar Bazaar. This is something he's been talking about for a little while now, and there's art on the back. There's a little vampire glass. But this is like all his sketch work just thrown in. Cards he's done, sketches he's done, paintings he's done. I don't want to give it away. I'll just throw one more quick one up there for you. But yeah, you get samples of his artwork through here. Oh, I love that. You're gonna have to buy the book to see that. But the inside of the back cover, I love how we're getting a view of the art room. Art's art room. Yeah, it's just I can see him. I think he was talking like there's gonna be like a dozen, like 10 of these or something. I thought, but he doesn't have it numbered. So without it having a number on the cover, I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure he was talking about putting out a bunch of these because he's got so much of his artwork out there. But it says number one on the inside of the cover. But yeah, you get all kinds of his sketching and stuff. It's just fun. I love looking at artwork, so seeing that is going to be a lot of fun going through those out. But and then this one, I do not even remember ordering it or it being out yet. This is well, I think he gave me this as a little bonus, which is awesome. Huh. Yeah, it must have been a little bonus from art because it's not on my items that I ordered. So this he must have threw in for me as a bonus, which is totally awesome. But we got Lunar Lizard #1. This looks like a lot of fun. It's black and white. But yeah, that's just I love when they do things like that. When I get something that I didn't know that I was getting. But yeah, I don't see it on my normal ordered items, so that is sweet. This was right around when he was at one of the cons, and he was mentioning that he is putting some of the Yogg's Cranobi, the Cranobi tails. These are done by Paper Cut. Uh, he had these little mini ones that he was handing out at the shows and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I want to get my hands on one of those. And he had some left, and he put them up on his site. So I was able to get one. And it's just the new introduction to the Cray Babies in a new form under their name, Yogs. So this is going to be a great introduction. It's going to be hard not to read this whole damn pile tonight. I had other ones piled up that I was going to read, but I was so excited to get these. I'll probably read through these first. But yeah, he threw this in. This is something that I didn't know I was getting from the Denver Comic Con from 2017. A little mini poster thing that we will have to frame up and put up. I did finally get two of my commissions from art put up on the wall. Can you see them up there by our Spuds McKenzie poster? But we got our little vampy, little evil Ernie drawing, and then our zombies and vampires battle story artwork that we got from that we showed you in the past. Yeah, it's love his work, and sadly he hasn't been doing commissions, and I want to get another commission so bad from him, but he's just been working so damn hard, coming out with a lot of awesome stuff, so I can't complain. I'll be enjoying every damn thing he puts out there. So it's go for it, keep putting out stuff, but I still want a commission every now and then. I have a bunch of them in my head that I want, but yeah, he does these little art cards where he likes to quickly scribble together a character on it and stuff. And this, honestly, is probably one of my favorites now. I love Zombie Cat and stuff, but Southpaws is a really cool character, and I love that I got a Southpaws card to go with my collection. So you'll be going in our book of art cards, and they're just like trading cards because me and a friend from our group, Crimson Call Comic Club, just so happened that one day we traded a couple cards with each other. It's like, I got this one and this one, but I want that one. Yeah, so we traded them up. But yeah, Southpaw, I couldn't be happier. That's awesome. So love those. Love everything that we got from them. That is cool. So, now I just gotta find more spots to put the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up some more art books to display my artwork that I got from everybody. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a pretty decent opening today of goodies. So we'll get back with some more stuff. We're gonna do one more opening yet this week of some stuff we picked up at a store's grand opening. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll get back with more stuff in the near future. Check out Under the Color. Under the Call of MS, Crimson Call Comic Club, and many more things to come. And Under the Call of MS now is audio, podcast, and YouTube videos, and other things will be popping out this winter. We are definitely gonna make the winter blues a fun time down here in the dungeon, which we finally got set up a little bit better. As you can see, we got our pop tower, which we'll change up the pops on that as we go. We got our living dead girl Shelly hanging out in the background. We got our Grogu's all Halloween decked out. Got our Deadpool head up in the corner and stuff. We got all kinds of things. We're getting our area nicer, and with our artwork, and finally on the walls where it belongs. I did have little sticker hooks for the big picture, which now that I look at it, I do have to realign that. Both of them look like they need a realignment. But yeah, they just had the sticker back hooked because I got brick walls down here, so I don't have, but I wasn't thinking that that's a standard wall. So I could put screws in it, so I got them secure now, but sadly they both fell off the wall one night. Scared the crap out of me. But yeah, so keep an eye out. We'll have lots more goodies coming out soon. We'll be back. Take care.